Following new data on the health of those living near our regional airports. Well, tonight we're specifically digging into kids' health.
Colorado's Department of Health and Environment conducted a study looking at lead levels in blood for kids who live at varying distances from 12 Colorado airports across the state. Now, over the last year, your reporter in Jefferson County, Karen Morfitt, has been covering issues between the Rocky Mountain Metropolitan Airport and its neighbors. Tonight, Karen is joining us with the study's findings and the impact on kids all across Colorado.
Residents who live around these airports have been asking for this information. The state recently shared some of what they found from a study that was launched last year, but it's leaving many with more questions than answers.
They take over your life.
For 30 years, Charlene Willie has quite literally watched the air traffic over her home soar.
Yeah, that's all night long, too, I want you to know.
She is among the dozens of residents surrounding Rocky Mountain Metropolitan Airport who have long argued that increased flight activity is more than a nuisance. It's a public health risk. Noise being one concern, but lead from the aviation fuel used by some of those smaller planes is another.
Regional airports have grown from a livable situation into a frankly unlivable one.
Last year, the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment launched a study to determine if lead levels in kids were higher near 12 airports across Colorado, including RMMA.
No airport stood out as leading the results.
The department's chief medical officer recently shared some of what they found with Westminster City Council, but the full study has yet to be published.
What we concluded is that while children living within 2 miles of an airport had slightly higher average blood lead levels than other children in Colorado, these levels were below CDC's reference.
To not have clearly defined information, that's really, really important.
Willie worries there's a lot missing from that presentation.
The testing rates are so very low, and we had no idea what the age of the kids are, because a very small child's going to have a whole different impact from even the slightest lead contamination than someone who's 18 years older.
While airport leaders and their surrounding communities have long turned to roundtable discussions to find solutions, little movement has been made, prompting state lawmakers to intervene.
The current bill ties the eligibility for state funding for airports to certain actions that the airports should be taking. One is the development of a noise abatement plan. Another is the ability to have a lead transition plan.
Representative Kyle Brown is behind that bill, designed to fuel change.
What we can do is to make sure that they and the communities that they have grown up with can coexist.
That bill would also create a tax credit for aircraft owners to help with the cost of transitioning to unleaded fuel. But pilots we spoke with say there continues to be an issue with access, and that unleaded fuel is costly and not widely available. CBS Colorado has also requested the full lead study from CDPHE when it's available. In studio, Karen Morfitt covering Colorado First.
And Karen was born and raised in Colorado. She is your reporter and your neighbor in Jefferson County. She's just like you. She cares about what's going on in your community. Would love to hear from you if you have a story idea or a tip. Just visit our website, cbsnews.com.